Black people today in the United States come in from every part of the social economic scale, the liberal and conservatives, independents, middle of the roaders, moderates, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what it's like to be black, no more than Nancy Pelosi or Chuck Schumer or Mitch McConnell or anybody else in Congress, 95% of them. But I do know this. The Democrat Party, Democratic politicians are using the black people. The Democratic Party's been around over 200 years. You would think in 200 years, if they had the best things set for black people, it should have been done by now. Hadn't happened. You can get there and look at them pandering and coddling to the black voter every election cycle. And promising everything. They get elected and deliver nothing. Nothing. The black people, I believe, are slaves to the Democratic politicians. They're used, and then they're left to rot in projects and slums, to where crime and drugs are everywhere. And why? Because they have nothing else to look forward to. They're not given the advantages that these Democratic politicians claim that they want to give them. 200 years, they haven't done it yet. Every election they get elected, re-elected, and they sit back in their $1 million homes, living the lifestyle very few of us know. I don't know it, but I've seen it. I've had to work for them. And they're laughing their butts off. They're laughing at the black people. They're saying, look how stupid they are. We get them to vote for us every time, landslide elections. We have to give them nothing. Folks, y'all need to wake up and think for yourselves, do for yourselves. I don't get anything handed to me on a platter. The Democrats get there and offer that silver platter of wishful dreams and hope and aspirations, only to get there and dump it in the garbage. You know I'm right. It don't take no TV media or pundits. Anybody can get there and look and see through history that the Democrats do not have your best intentions for you. Republicans tend to care a lot more, but they could do a whole lot more themselves. The whole congressional process is nothing more than a glamour show for narcissists. The only thing they care about is getting reelected and keeping in power. That's all they want. Power, money, fame. They don't care who they have to go through, who has to die, who has to get seriously injured, what other kind of violence and looting and riots. People that are looting and rioting are suckers. They have been conned by the leftists, pushed on by a communist socialist agenda of this new progressive Democrat Party. And who's these riots hurting? What has it solved? Nothing. It's made it worse. Keep pushing the silent majority. And the silent majority is made up of all races. And that silent majority is going to get fed up and it's going to lash out. And when they do it, they're going to show you exactly what violence is like. I don't want that. Nobody in their right mind wants that for our nation. Already had one silly, stupid civil war. We don't need another one. We don't need a race war. So, people of all races, come to your senses and start thinking for yourselves. Stop letting the government be nanny over you. You're crazy for letting the government run your life. And it's all run by politicians who are narcissistic, scum-sucking pigs who gonna give one rat's ass about anybody but themselves, maybe a little bit about their own family. My black brothers and sisters, yes, my brothers and sisters, come together with each other. All races, we're one race, we're the human race. Stop letting these politicians and hate groups, and when I say hate groups, it's not just white hate groups. There's hate groups in all colors out there. All races have their own hate groups. And some of them are led by people that don't want equality. They don't want racial justice to be served. They want racism to continue forever because it makes them money. You know exactly who I'm talking about. If you don't, then you need to get there and wake up and smell the garbage that this world is becoming, mostly here in the United States. So everybody come together, wake up, look and see exactly what's going on. Demand better out of your congressmen, senators, your presidents. Don't we deserve it? Of course we deserve it. No. Everybody start acting like you got some damn common good sense and stop acting like a bunch of freaking fools. Knowledge is power. Ignorance is death. Thank you.